Hey, y'all, welcome back to my channel. So, today I wanted to talk about briefly why I do not have friends. Okay, if I do, my family is my friends. Okay, certain family members. um, I won't get into all of that. But the reason I don't really have friends, I have acquaintances, I have people that I know. This really started from growing up as a child. I've just had that energy of jealousy, um, people, friends that just wanted to pretty much just use me. I used to have a friend of mine in primary school who that's so primary school. For those of you who don't know, I'm African, okay? So we say primary school. That's what is that? Mm, between fifth and seventh grade. Okay, this person, okay, um, would leave me alone, okay, and would only associate with me when it's lunchtime, when my father would bring me food for lunch, or when we had to go, when my father came to pick me up to go to school, I mean to go back home from school, pick me up from school to go home and eat lunch. Like, should be my bestie then, okay, and then after that, nah, you never see her near me. So I've had that in terms of like friendship as a young girl and going into an adult. I've had that in regards to friends. So I've had that also like with jealousy, bullying. I used to be bullied too in school. Um, being picked up in the class. Yeah. So, and what's funny about it is that now that I've grown, these people that used to bully me, okay, now they want to be in my life. They want to add me on social media. In the beginning, I was like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? But I started to think about it. I'm like, you didn't really like me back in the day. I know uh, there's an aspect of being a child, being young. They didn't know better. We didn't know better. But still, though, I just rather not engage and be fake about it because I don't forget things. I really don't. People wrong me, and I try my best not to wrong people. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I am not perfect. I am far from perfect. But I try to have the level of integrity. I like to have the level of understanding, the level of respect towards others because that's what I want bestowed upon me too. Okay, so some people just don't have it in them, and it's just when like people growing up, they don't see it in their home. So, I mean, what do you expect? Like, what do you expect to get from them? But the opposite, you know what I mean? My headphones on. Okay, my microphone is on. So I just want to make sure. So yeah, it's something that I had to sit down and how I was bullied, yo, and I would cry. And even as an adult, there are certain instances that have happened to where I've seen that scenario start to happen again. I'm like, wait a minute, where is this coming from? And I remember my childhood. There is no difference. But now, as an adult, I have that level of discernment where I am not gonna tolerate being bullied. First of all, I'm not gonna tolerate being used, and I'm not gonna tolerate uh, just the name of friendship, having someone in my life because they're a friend and therefore they can do and say anything to me. No. So all these people that they tried it, I mean, yeah, I was friends with them. They added me on Facebook. These people that used to be bullying me in school, I deleted them. So if you're watching this and I've deleted you, it's nothing personal. I am just cleaning out my closet. I don't need that. Yeah, it's like lesson learned. I was young when it happened, but I still feel the effects of it. And that's the reason why I don't really have friends, because even as an adult, as of today, I've had that happen in regards to like friends where they want to copy you, like everything. They want to copy you from what you have on your head to how you look, what you have on, everything. They want to copy. Like that's not. I feel like there's a difference between copying someone, okay, from head to toe, and just being something like admiring something and maybe trying to. You see, there's no right word of saying it. Like imitate it. Like even imitating is kind of like, why though? You know what I mean? Like we are all our own selves, and like there's no one better than you. So why are you trying to be like somebody else? You know what I mean? So like in terms of like friendships, the jealousy, the trying to copy you, uh, yeah, all of that. I don't even want to get into like trying to date someone. Like some friends, they would even want to date someone that looks like your man, or someone that looks like the person that you're dating. That's weird. That's really sick to me. And I've just found a lot of peace with myself, by myself. And as an adult, I don't even think that that's something I look forward to, like having a friend. Um, my best friend was my mother, and she's passed on. I have a friendship with my father. I have a friendship with my siblings, and yeah, like that's all I need. Like I have a friendship with my partner, and that I don't need any. I don't think I need other human beings. Like I'm good. I'm good, and I feel like I wouldn't say I've never experienced true friendship. You know what I mean? I have, but it's just that I don't want to stop mumbling. But anyway, that's my stance on friendship. I really I could care less for it. If anything, even just from what I hear, from what I've seen from the outside of like friendships, people don't really have your back like that. That they say, if you have a true friendship, that's amazing, and I'm happy for you. But in regards to me, I would rather be solo. In regards to that, like another person, no. I'm good with family. I'm good. I'm good with glued. I'm good with yeah. That I'm good, and I have experienced it. My experience with it hasn't really been pleasant, and I would rather keep it pushing and not go further with it. I respect myself so much to a point where I don't want to tolerate. Okay, I don't want to be able to tolerate nonsense from people. I've found so much peace in my solitude. I found so much peace in just being by myself, uh, taking walks, taking myself out, hanging out with people who bring abundance and prosperity into my life, and not chaos and jealousy and blah blah, this gossip. Gossip is the other thing. I am not gonna gossip. I don't like there are some people who are just friends because of gossiping. And that's very toxic and shallow. If you come to me with gossip, I'm gonna be like, no thanks. you see? You see, so yeah, no. I got my reality check in regards to friendship. I do not want to regret. Okay, and I've regretted some friendships that I've tried to create. And I'm glad that some friendships ended, because first of all, they were not true enough. They were not solid. They didn't stand on solid ground. Okay. My mother was my best friend, and that's it. Um I don't even believe in all that, but I mean, if it works out for people, for other people, kudos to you. But yeah, that's my take on friendship. Peace, y'all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-da!